Yeah, Kevin, we are here at Floyd Lake, that's north of Detroit Lakes, where folks have told us this is where the most severe damage has happened. Now, we're seeing a lot of trees that look a little bit like this guy, where their branches are snapped in half. Sometimes they're just completely snapped down the middle. Now, the sheriff, Becker Sheriff, has set up a perimeter in the area. They're not letting the public or media go past this perimeter because there's so much repair work that needs to be done, and they have actually said it's dangerous because of downed power lines. But even in surrounding areas, you'll still see trees and yards that look like that over there, where there's just piles of branches that are accumulating as people continue the work. The thing is, we know that there are homes that are inhabitable that folks cannot go back to tonight because the roofs, because the walls are gone. And so Becker County certainly has a lot of work ahead of them.
Today, Becker County is picking itself up after a tornado hit the area Monday night, along with 115-mile-per-hour winds, according to the National Weather Service.
Deputies and other emergency responders went to the area and confirmed extensive damage to homes, buildings, and trees.
Todd Glander, Becker County Sheriff, says the Floyd Lake area saw the most severe damage.
Roofs off of houses and buildings tipped over. Honestly, people just standing there in awe, not knowing really what had just happened.
The roads into the neighborhood were blocked off. Law enforcement says that it's dangerous to enter with down power lines.
It's not a good feeling for anybody, especially when you lose your house and people get hurt.
Workers say many homes are unlivable. Law enforcement says 3 people were hurt and taken to the hospital. About 30 were helped at an emergency shelter.
I said, now we could really see the lake.
Kurt Erickson can find the bright side among the downed trees in his yard nearby at Wheeler Lake.
Never ending.
And then we heard this big bang. That must have been the roof coming off.
His wife Janelle says the storm was quick. They didn't have time to get inside their crawl space.
There's our great-grandson's little trach down there. And there's my grill for making hot dogs. There's the playground for the great-grandkids.
But Kurt and Janelle,
It'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine.
even with holes in their roof and trees in their yard,
Oh, man.
consider themselves lucky
Clean up and pick up.
that they'll be able to pick themselves up.
Again, there is so much work for Becker County. This is just a closer look at some of the damage that we've seen in these yards. Again, we haven't even been able to be inside the neighborhood where the worst of it is. We do know that the National Weather Service has said that there was one person who was injured because the roof actually ripped out of their home, off their home, and that's why they were hurt. Luckily, it doesn't look like there's any non-life-threatening or life-threatening injuries, I should say. Back to you.
And we are so thankful for that. Such a long day for you and our photojournalist Mitchell. Thank you so much for sharing their stories and showing us the damage. We appreciate you, and a long road to recovery for so many there. Sammy, thank you.